Welcome to your daily dose of hope. I'm Phyllis Nichols, and I'm glad you're here. Do you find yourself saying, I'm afraid, or feeling fearful very often? Maybe the fear is attached to something that feels risky, like maybe launching a business or investing in something. Or maybe it's just fear to take a step forward, like to make a phone call or reach out to somebody new. Sometimes I feel like it's not fear at all, right? Sometimes I believe we stop ourselves from doing things just out of inertia. It's easier to stay where we're familiar, where we're comfortable, where things are predictable, and they feel safe, even if it's kind of holding us back or keeping us stuck, right? It's sort of that feeling of what I know is better than what I might not know. Even if something else might be better, maybe it's just easier to stay where I'm at. Fear tells us something bad might happen or we need to be on the alert for something. But inertia kind of tells us, this is good enough, or maybe I should wait until tomorrow. One is an emotional response, and the other one is just momentum. Here's an easy way to kind of decipher the difference. Because sometimes I think we blame fear for not moving things forward when maybe that's not really what it is. If you asked yourself, like, if someone made this first step happen for me, would I keep going? Would I maybe go ahead and pursue this? If the answer is yes, then you probably aren't coming from a place of fear. You're just stuck. And being stuck is easier to solve than being scared, which is the good news. One of the things you can do is just to shrink that first step. Often, if we're afraid to take a move forward, it's because it feels like this big, huge thing, right? Like maybe trying to get a new job or starting a your own business, right? And those are big things, but we don't do them all at once, right? We do them in steps. So what is the very first little step that you could take? You could set a timer for 15 minutes or so and just really work on that one little step. Just something to get some forward momentum. Because momentum has a good way of replacing hesitation, right? It reminds us that we can move forward. We don't have to be completely fearless. We can be someone who's willing to begin or who's willing to keep going. And that's really how hope shows up for us too, right? When we're willing to take the first little step, then other resources and hopefulness will show up and meet us. This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, Women's Voices Amplified.